The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
It was nicer in Melbourne, the weather.
Was it?
And actually, I really enjoyed daylight saving.
Oh, here we go. How was the coffee?
The coffee. I only had a Macca's coffee. You know, I
Really?
love my Macca's.
Stay true to your roots.
But daylight saving's good down there, isn't it? I was having a conversation with my friend who I was with. My plane was delayed, so we went to Richmond, which is this suburb close to the city, and went to this rooftop bar.
Oh, nice.
And it was like, 5, and we were in the sun, but it wasn't boiling, like
5 p.m.
5 p.m., which is really 4 p.m.
Yeah, right.
And I said to her, if this was in Brisbane, I'd be getting burnt now. It'd be too hot for me to sit up on, the rooftop bar. But in Melbourne, it's perfect for daylight saving because it's bright sunshine, but it's not hot.
Remember when we had it here?
1 year, I hated it.
Was
1
it-
year?
Was it only 1 year? I felt like it was a couple. Was it only one, was it?
I reckon it was 1 year because
I reckon it must have been about like early 90s. I reckon,
Yeah.
I reckon I was...
When you be getting sunburn, I'm really confused what you just said. Because it's like at 5 p.m, it's actually 4 p.m.
No. I'm saying because it's in Melbourne, it's not too hot. But if it was in Brisbane, I would be getting more burnt.
We're closer to the equator.
That makes sense?
Oh, okay, because you're in Melbourne.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
when we
right.
had daylight saving for that year.
Yeah, okay.
I think I'm the only person my age who doesn't want daylight saving.
Oh, I
point.
wanted it so bad back then.
Yeah.
You used to be able to surf until like... until, I don't know, 7:30 at night, at 8 o'clock, whatever it was. It was just insane.
I lived in Melbourne for 4 years, and the sun sets there in summer at like 9:30. So
Yeah.
you'd finish your day of work, and you'd have like 4 hours worth of daylight to go do whatever you want. We used to play beach volleyball at like 9 o'clock at night.
And do you
Yeah,
reckon
St Kilda.
everyone's fitter down there? Because everyone was exercising. Everyone was walking their dog or running or cycling or...
More time post-work
Yeah,
in daylight.
yeah.
Yeah, but then see,
Safer.
that's the argument that a lot of people use for not having daylight saving, and we get we do get the advantage of that. Like because we're such early risers, we go to work. Like the sun is up earlier. Like 4:30. It's
4:30.
4:30 now. It's daylight, and you can be out there doing stuff.
Yeah, I prefer to do it in the morning if I had a choice.
Yeah,
So you're anti.
I think that's what I said. I think I'm the only person my age and demographic who actually does not want daylight saving because I prefer to get up in the morning and do all my stuff, and then at night I just want it to cool down so I can go and have dinner.
13, 24, 10.
we're starting the daylight saving thing.
Yay or nay? Give us a call. Let us know what you want.
Everyone will want it, surely.
I'd want it.
I always used to want it so bad. I used to come on and just
Yeah,
bang
I
on
remember.
about it all the time. But it used to frustrate me as well, which is not so much of a problem now. But remember back in the day, whatever your TV show would be, it just used to annoy the hell out of me. Like you get the footy, for example, if it was you get that an hour later when everything wasn't live.
Still happens.
Yeah, if you're watching Australian Idol,
Yeah.
and then you go on Twitter and you go, so and so wins or whatever it is, you'd get it all an hour later.
There's certain right now there's be TV shows on that are now delayed.
Well, even the Arias tonight. Won't we get the results later
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
than everyone else?
That wouldn't be live.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're right. Like the news that's on now on the Today Show, for example, that we're getting that.
Like we'll be seeing that the Socceroos are capitulating in an hour, whereas they capitulated an hour ago.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, give us a call anyway. 13, 24, 10. Whether you are for or against daylight savings, and we'll take your call after this.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
13, 24, 10. Are you for or against daylight savings? After Susie had a great time in Melbourne, but doesn't want it up here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's vehemently come out against it now.
Yeah, very confusing.
Vehemently. Spell vehemently. Die.
Vehemently.
What do you think?
There's an H in it.
Die for Manly. Hello.
How are you? The Fantastic Four, you guys are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Let's just stop it there.
Oh,
Who cares what Guy thinks behind that?
they're fantastic four.
Now, whatever Di says is right, though.
That was a cartoon back in the day. What do you think?
Always. Oh, look, I'm with you, Susie. I'm a few years older, but I don't like daylight saving. And I think the fact that we've never gone that way shows that there are way more people out there who don't like it.
With a silent majority.
That's true. We voted. We voted for it a couple of times.
Yeah, many times, and we've never gone that way. So I think we cope quite well not being in line with the other states, obviously, you know.
Yeah. I think we're like Trump
You're
supporters.
still at the Fantastic Four.
Oh,
You're going to let this come between us.
Yes, whatever Di says is correct.
All right, thanks for the call, Di.
Daryl.
G'day, how you doing?
All right. Let's say you.
Well, I agree with Susie. Like, being a blue-collar worker working outside, it is hot. And white-collar workers are pretty much the only ones who benefit from it. But, yeah, I agree with Susie 100%.
it's too hot. It is. It's too hot in Brisbane.
It is very hot. I mean, you know, the other day, nearly 42, so...
Was it? What, up on a roof? Up on a roof or something?
No, it was at Wamaran.
Oh, yeah.
Where?
Wamaran.
No, good on you, Daryl.
42.
Yeah.
42.
Katie at Chambers Flat. What do you think? Are you from Victoria?
Yeah, well, we moved up and I thought, I'm really going to miss daylight savings, and I do, but there's no way I want it up here. You just got to get up and do stuff in the morning.
Yeah, get up early.
Yeah.
Yep.
Best time of the day in the morning.
But I miss sitting back, having a drink, and it's still daylight at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, that was good actually yesterday afternoon. It was daylight. It was about 6:30.
Yeah.
Having a stone of wood on the rooftop.
Yeah, get that.
All right, let's do one more.
Okay.
I can't believe they've gone all this way. Sarah.
Morning. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
You're talking to the Fantastic Four.
Absolutely.
42. 42 and Fantastic. Good morning.
Let's leave it there.
I have to say,
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, Suse just wants to have fun.
Luxury accommodation, globally inspired dining, and unparalleled day to night attractions. Experience the Star Brisbane, Queensland's newest entertainment destination.
It's tomorrow, and we haven't got much time, and we've got, I think, 4 more people to put in.
So we're going to do 2 today and 2 tomorrow.
So welcome, Cassandra, number SWA 127.
thank you.
Hey, we've got to find a nickname really quick.
I'm not going there with this one.
No. What's your last name, Cassandra?
Oh, yeah, I wonder what it is. It's Cassandra Hunt.
Oop.
Yeah, no, thank you. I wasn't here for this one.
Didn't Susie have issues with this yesterday?
What do you mean?
Did I?
What did you do?
What did I do?
Down at the awards down in Melbourne, kind of whether it was someone's last, whether it was their name or not.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jeff Hunt.
Jeff Hunt.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
thinking
That's all right.
it can't be his. It can't be his name.
Stop.
Just say that word, please.
Stop talking.
It's the one regret of my marriage.
Did you marry
cute.
into the hunt?
Oh, come on.
Oh, my God.
Into the hunt?
Yeah, she married a hunt.
Censor herself on a phone.
Oh, what can we call you?
Oh, I wonder.
Keep talking. Go through some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who you
Ryan
bring-
Reynolds, she loves, and he had a twin room because of his wit. That's why you want to be locked in a room with Ryan Reynolds, don't you? So he can make you laugh.
absolutely.
Yeah, right, sure.
You know,
Cassandra.
Oh, I love this laugh.
You know, Cassandra, he's been with one of my friends before, Ryan
Here we
Reynolds.
go. Here we
At
go.
the Sydney,
really?
At the Sydney Olympics.
Here we go.
At the Sydney Olympics, before he was famous, he was with the Hockey-Roo captain.
Yeah.
And she was meant to go, they only kissed, and the next night she had to go back to meet him, and my friend never went back to meet him.
She brushed
Wow.
him.
What, she stood
Yeah,
him
that's
up?
right. She brushed him.
That's the most ridiculous story I've ever heard.
He wasn't famous
He was
then.
hot and funny, but just wasn't famous.
He would have
back
been.
then,
What
so
year-
she brushed him.
What year was
2000.
where's Mitch? What year was Juice not Juice Bigelow, Van Wilder party liaison? I feel like that was 2000 anyway.
Anyway,
I
yeah,
need a nickname.
we've got to get to the next person as well. But who are you going to bring along for tomorrow? Cassandra?
My friend Mandy.
Okay.
2002.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He was on the precipice. He was on the edge.
So what's the
What do you
what's
got
the
for
nickname?
Cassandra?
can't be my last name.
Oh.
What?
Is that kind of funny? No, okay.
Married a hunt.
That's a good one.
Yeah, married a complete hunt. Oh.
She's no for the complete.
That's funny.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That'll do. No one say it again.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Say it at the
Cassandra.
party if you want. I don't care what happens there. But yeah.
Samara's going to go and put that on a name tag. Yeah.
Don't misspell it tomorrow.
All right.
Kate, SWA 128, you're coming along too.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yeah, Kate
This is
Muscat.
amazing.
Yeah, it should be fun, actually, really fun. Usually a great group of chicks. We haven't really had any bad one except for that one time.
Well, that one time when things are a bit out of
That
hand.
one time, but usually it's good fun.
Yeah.
What do we know about you?
What are we doing? Drew
4
Barrymore.
kids
she
and a
wants to know.
cat.
Yeah.
4 kids and a cat. That's funny. It's like a movie.
4 kids and a cat. It's a movie I wouldn't watch.
What are we going to call you? Have you got a nickname usually?
I don't. I was trying to. Most people call me Kitty Cat, but I don't know. I'm not really good at that.
Kitty cat. What about something pussy? Because with the going on from the last one.
Or Kate the Muscat. Kate the Muscat.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
7:29. I reckon that's a great idea.
Okay. Yeah. Kate the Muscat.
You're Kate
Sounds
the
good.
Mus.
Because
Sounds
it's like,
good
you
to
know,
me.
it's once were warriors.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Jake the Mus.
Jake the Mus.
Could have been good together.
Kate the Mus.
Kate the Mus. Kate the Mus. Just Kate the Mus.
Kate the Mus.
Yeah, there we go.
We'll see you then, Kate, with your
could
dearest
have been good
friend,
together.
Lisa Hannah.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
There
It's
we
going to be
go.
fun. See you then. At Star.
News time.
We got 2 more of these to go, so make sure you go to the Nova Play app and register. We'll do that tomorrow. And luxury accommodation, globally inspired dining, and unparalleled day-to-night attractions. Experience the Star Brisbane, Queensland's newest entertainment destination.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm so excited about tonight with the Arias because Missy Higgins, who's one of my favourite singers ever, and I really got back into her, is being inducted into the Hall of Fame. And we've got the main host on the line because he works for Nova as well.
Who?
Hi, Tim Blackwell.
Oh, hi, Susie O'Neill. Hi, guys. How are you?
Me. How are you? Hosting.
I'm actually already here. I'm wandering around backstage at the Horden. I literally am one of the only people here. It's eerie.
Why are
Just all
you there?
these-
Why?
Sound
Well,
check.
I'm-
rehearsals.
We've been to rehearsal, got to do the Today Show, tick all the boxes. And I just don't like hanging around at home. I'm a bit nervous. But it's nice to be here early.
I was going to ask if you were nervous. Did you?
Yes, I'm shitting myself.
Okay, good. Means you care.
But in the best way. Best way. Like, I remember doing the AFL MVP Awards for Fox Footy years ago, and I've never felt more out of my depth in my life. Like, before I even opened my mouth, that whole room of footy players just looked at me like I was an a-hole. Whereas I actually feel like I have a little bit of cred here. Like, I know, you were just talking about Missy Higgins before. That was my first ever Arias, right? Missy Higgins' first Arias was mine, and she sent me the loveliest message about how things just go full circle and, get to induct her into the Hall of Fame tonight.
Yeah, that's pretty
It was
cool.
20 years ago, wasn't it?
Your dressing room looks good. I just saw a photo.
You like
of
that?
it.
What's in it?
What's he got?
There's 2 empty bowls, some cups, a kettle, four cardboard straws, and some Earl Grey tea.
Yeah.
Is that your rider? Is that your
Which I don't
rider?
even drink. No, they asked me what I like. I'm like, okay, this is the 2024 Arias.
Look
That's
at
what
the
it looks
photo.
like.
Wow.
Rock and roll.
That is rock and roll. Maybe they haven't brought it all in yet. Maybe they haven't bumped it in because they've got to put something in those bowls.
I know.
Could
But
be
Richard
anything.
Dickie Wilkins was on our show yesterday. He hosted the first ever televised Arias.
Imagine what his was.
And he's exactly very different. Very different, I can assume.
Oh my God, that's
Wow.
the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I know. I thought you'd like that. It looks like a quest.
It does.
A conference.
Are you sure you're in the right building? Oh my
I actually had to duck out and go, this is the host room, right?
How will you prep for it? Do you get a massage before it or?
No, I just want to rehearse. I want to get up because I actually walked in yesterday and watched some of the performances because the performers rehearsed yesterday. It's such a big event. I'm walking through about 15 link trucks. There's so many crew. When I said yes, obviously I was like, yeah, cool. I've hosted stuff before.
Yeah.
This is massive. So I am.
Usually you'd be blowing up, Ash. I'm just saying, for an MC, we've all sort of done it.
Yeah, you wouldn't
to be
want
there
it,
at this
yes.
hour. You'd be going, "This is ridiculous. I don't need to MC. I don't need to rehearse this crap. This is the one that you need to be there early for."
100%. Yeah. I want to make sure. And also, my key this year is just no jokes. Like, because I've spent my life on radio shit-canning every host of every award show ever for trying to be funny.
How easy is it? Yeah. Oh, I thought that was terrible. Yeah.
No jokes. No jokes.
Oh, so straight, really straight.
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got no jokes pre-prepared.
Nothing. I can't really read a joke anyway. That's not my bag. But I'm presenting with like Ava Max and Kane Brown and Troy Sivan and like a whole bunch. So I'll have fun with those guys, but I'll just do the business.
Yeah.
Business at the top.
You'll
And
be
I'm
fine.
speaking to Dom Dollar at the top too, because Dom's in Vegas or New York or something.
Yeah,
and
right.
Royal Otis are my absolute favourite band at the moment. They're so good.
The last 3 weeks, Timmy, I've gone down this rabbit hole of
And he
Royal-
keeps promising us a deep dive on the show.
at Royal Otis, and then I met their favourite band in Brizzy last week, Le Shiv, which is
they're good, aren't they?
Oh my
They're
God!
good, aren't they?
I went and saw them at this little place called Tomcat in the Valley, Timmy, and probably 50 of us. I felt like, when you feel like you're watching something special.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
incredible.
The Shiv are great. That'll be next year's Arias. You watch out for them.
Brilliant.
really?
Oh, man, that's it. Oh, the lineup is actually, when you just flick through the names, like, I guess there's been times in our history that you've sort of been, the same old things were rolling out. Like it's like a bunch of these names are the new names, and they're the most exciting names in Australian music at the moment.
Yeah, well, the Kid Leroy did our Red Room for Nova on Friday, and I hosted that with Smallsy, and that was like, no backing track, just all like live vocal. He was just unbelievable. He recorded his performance on Monday because he's in Perth today. But his performance was unbelievable. Like, I know that's a weird thing to say. We already know that, but he is something else.
And Redemption Night for Teen Jesus and the Gene Teasers, who famously at Pearl Jam in the Gold Coast because of the rain did not get to play their biggest night yet, but they'll be performing tonight.
Yes, they're kicking off the show for Stan. So 3 p.m. I think or 5 p.m. on Stan.
Okay.
5 p.m. on Stan, but they're opening the show. I saw them yesterday, and they're lovely. They're the loveliest girls. I'm so happy for them. And they're playing, I think, with Pearl Jam in Sydney. I'm going tomorrow night.
Yeah,
so
great.
does it get any better than that, guys?
So what is it? Is it streamed on Stan?
Yeah.
Yes. Stan, and then 8:30 tonight on 9 will be the highlight. So if I don't make the Channel 9 coverage,
You've done bad.
you'll know something's gone wrong.
I think you'll be unreal, Tim. I can't wait to watch
thank you.
Yeah, you'll
Thank
be
you
great.
so
You're
much.
going to crush
Good
it,
luck.
brother. Can't wait
Thanks,
to see
guys.
it.
Break a leg and all that.
Cheers, Timmy.
All that stuff.
See ya.
Cheers, guys.
The Ash, Lutzi, and Suze O'Neill podcast.
Bring it back. Throwback Throwdown.
What's the score?
Flip it.
Have you won this year, Buzz?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I think I am ahead.
Should we flip it?
Flip it over.
Oh, 2014. This is one of those ones that I go, I can't even believe that this is now old school.
It's the year that Susie started here. Or if that's a
okay.
coincidence.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Megan.
I'm all about
Your
that
mate,
bass,
Lutzi?
Follows me on Insta.
This lady does.
She follows me on Insta.
Have you followed her back yet?
No, I have, but the reason I know is because I go, what? It sounds bad. I'm like, I'm following Megan Trainor, and like, I'll just defollow her. And I'll defollow her, and then it says that she's following me. No, I have to click it back again quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, the old favourite Shepherd.
A lot of Taylor Swift here too.
Yep.
This was a big song.
Say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo.
Iggy E was a big song from this year.
Which one, sorry?
Fancy.
Yeah, fancy.
This,
That's Charlie
this was
XCX.
This is
It was Iggy mostly.
before Charlie was
Yeah,
big,
before Charlie was.
dare I
Oh,
say.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Rat
Yeah,
Girl.
I didn't know that either.
She had a few songs, Iggy. She had Problem with Ariana.
yeah.
I mean, it was a big year for Georgie Ezra, 2014. No, that's not him.
Oh, right, John Legend. Thought you were making a joke.
No, Budapest, Georgie Ezra.
Are you doing that thing where you get Ezra Mam to come in and sing? That never got off the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm going to lock in.
Go on.
Ooh, early.
Yeah, he's going to go right to the bottom.
Yep.
If he
I'm
doesn't,
going
he has,
with-
if he has
I'm
to,
going
he has
with
not got him on his, you know what.
Bruise ahead
I
up.
think I saw them this year in 2014. Around then anyway.
In Hawaii?
Oh, you're
In
thinking
Hawaii.
about this year, though. Jeez,
Yeah,
What were you
this
on?
is a good song. In that I wonder how the hoods will fare.
This won't
in
go
the
well,
betting.
this song, but this was big.
Yeah, I do love this song.
Christina Aguilera and A Great Big World, who have done nothing since.
Yeah,
Surely
that
no one
was a
would vote for
beautiful
this.
song.
Pick this one.
I mean, I liked Five Sauce's song here and their American Apparel Underwear.
Oh man, this was a big song. There's a big hit.
Apparel Underwear. Okay, I've got it down to that or
Oh, the Veronicas.
still emotional for me.
Probably
this
not one of
Is
their
it?
best.
It takes me,
I can't get through this.
It takes me to
without
dark
crying.
places.
Oh, no.
What about Ugly Heart, GRL?
Yeah. Big song.
New York City after dark.
I can't find a song I like.
Ed Sheeran?
No, I'm locking
Feel
in.
the energy
if you
sucked
want-
out of the room, can't you?
I'm locking in Blank Space, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to say, someone's got to choose. I mean, this will win. This will win.
I'm going to choose Chandelier by Sia.
That's a good
Nice.
song. Sing it.
From the chandelier. From the chandelier.
Okay, we'll go through some more. Happy Pharrell.
What'd you do?
I'm still haven't chosen. Let's see what you guys chose.
I'm happy.
I think Shake It Off is a bigger song than Blank Space. I won't choose it, though.
I didn't even see it.
I won't choose it.
This song might have been the biggest song of the year, though. Happy,
You know-
this was a big hit.
I reckon it was. You know what else I reckon was big? I won't choose it either, but Que Sera by Justice Crew. This might have been the biggest song on radio that year.
I just don't know how it all. You know.
Joel Fletcher Swing, that was a tune too.
See, I'm tossing up between that.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peking Duck High was massive.
That was big.
And it was the year for Savage, because Freaks was also massive.
Timmy Trumpet. Well, just for my benefit, can you play Jubel by Klinkade? Because I've never
Klingond.
Said no one
Bit of
ever.
saxophone.
Oh, that is.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Klingon. What?
Klingon. That's how you.
Spelled Klingade here.
Oh, someone's made a spelling mistake. Classic Lockie.
Classic.
What about Paloma Faith?
Oh, this is a great song.
Pretty solid year, wasn't it?
Yeah, nice
actually
year.
was, actually. Yeah, a lot of ballads. It's been a sad old year, eh?
Yeah, you know, I'm going to go Swing by Joel Fletcher.
Yeah.
All right, that's one I've gone for.
Blank Space, Taylor Swift for me.
Yep. Asher's gone Cosby Sweater.
Supporting Australian music.
Same. So, I mean, Lutz is the only one not.
Yeah.
Oh, Taylor
It's just something that's important to me, that's all. Is it? Yeah, in the local industry. Arias are on
On the
tonight.
eve of the Arias, of course. I mean, what would Matty Rowe think listening to this?
Exactly.
A great Australian music champion, Matty Rowe. And see, that's Susie's choice. They're your 4 songs, 2014, the year.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suse.
Black Friday just got brighter with Brighton Homes. Check out their incredible bonus appliance offer, valued up to $13,000.
Angela out of Ascot. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, so it says here that you got Henry, who's what, he's about 14 or so now.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's a dangerous zone for Gimps.
Oh, yeah.
That's our experience is once you hit 14, you start approaching that too cool for school.
Yeah, attitude.
Yeah.
He's not too cool for school. He'll do it.
Is he going to do it?
Go on, Henry.
Come on, Henry. You can
Come
do
on,
it.
Henry. Come on, Henry.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
We'll stand.
No.
We knew that was going to be attitude.
Come on, dude.
Come on, dude.
Come on.
You just
man.
spot it, can't you?
Yeah.
Anyway,
He'll do it.
He's got a minute to think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Calm the farm.
That's it. Eyes on the prize.
All right, Angela, you ready?
I am.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. What type of plant grows coconuts?
Palm.
Ragdoll is a breed of what animal?
Dog. Cat.
Rock band AC/DC formed in which country?
Australia.
What was the original name of Melbourne before it was changed?
No idea.
Spell beverage.
Beverage.
Stop, cop.
Good.
Henry! What did Angela have?
7 seconds.
Ooh, you're good.
Angela, that was very good.
You're good.
Where's he getting the questions? Remember that question was actually at the sales trivia night we had the other night? The Akadaka one.
Oh, Akad.
You read that at the sales trivia night the other night.
I don't know.
So
You
where
wait.
are they getting it
you
from?
wait till you hear the answer to the question 4 about Melbourne, just quietly.
Okay.
Oh, what a tease.
If
Stick
anybody
around.
got that correct, I'll be amazed. Angela, come on. Henry, you bang up for a bra? Let's go. Come on, bra.
Okay, count him in, Angela.
3, 2, 1. Bring in the gift.
Yeah, boy. He couldn't quite finish it because he was laughing. Yeah, boy.
But he even lowered he lowered his tone.
He got those apples working,
you heard
mate.
him before.
Bring in the gimp.
Pam, I'm not doing it. He's going, bring in the gimp.
Bring in the
Have a
gimp.
listen to this, boys.
Yeah.
It'll be grade 9.
Hey?
That's unreal. Just because you put us through a bit, I'm going to give you 9.5 for that. Just 'cause you went through, bro. Well done. Well done, Henry.
Good on you, mate.
No worries, guys.
Yeah. Dami M has got the gimp on tape today. A good one. Let's bring it in.
in the gift, bring 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 in the gift.
Thank you, Dami.
Nice.
Yeah, that was Dami.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
I just had a galactic donut to warm up for this. I'm feeling
So did
good.
I.
They're so good.
They sent them. Was it a farewell gift, was it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that was delicious.
They're really good.
All right. Well, you
They
carb
smell so
loaded
good.
up. You're ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. 30 seconds on the clock.
Hang on. He's still adjusting the donuts.
There you go.
Are you ready?
Yes.
And your time starts now. What type of plant grows coconuts?
Palm trees.
Ragdoll is a breed of what animal?
A dog.
Rock band AC/DC formed in which country?
Australia.
What was the original name of Melbourne before it was changed?
I don't know.
Spell beverage.
Beverage.
Stop the clock.
Oh, I hope I got that right about AC/DC.
Now, Angela had 7 seconds. Suze felt like she was a bit quicker.
9 seconds for Susie.
Oh, she's fast.
Yeah.
She's fast. I'll take a
You
Tuco.
drove me to a lunch.
Tate!
I did.
Oh, when? Oh, how?
Oh, in 2003, you were sponsored by Westpac, and you were very quiet in the car.
Shirley
And then I was
Caston.
thinking to myself, oh no, you're not going to be able to get up on stage and talk to people. And next minute, you were brilliant.
Neck minute? Oh, really? You saw her talk.
I was okay.
I thought,
You were fabulous.
we taught you to talk.
That's what I thought.
Well, there you go. So you were good
I
at
got
it.
some really bad feedback from some of those Westpac talks.
And you really cashed in. You were getting big dollars too. For minimal return.
Yeah, more than here.
Apparently not.
actually.
Apparently you were very good.
You were brilliant.
Thank you.
Really?
Should have asked for more. You could be getting 40k a speech
As if, no, that was.
instead of 35.
Thank you, Angela. I appreciate you saying that.
How come you drove her to the event and then went to the event? Were
Because
you...
Suze was drinking. Were you drinking?
I worked for Westpac.
Oh.
No, I wasn't her driver. I don't think she had one back then.
Back then.
Now.
I don't have one now either.
No, it
Angela.
says you drove Susie to a lunch once.
Yeah, but she was working for Westpac, and so we would have jumped in the car together.
Well, you carpooled.
Yes.
Did Susie talk to you in the car?
No.
No.
That was in a rider. That was in a rider.
She's definitely telling the truth then.
I had to save my words,
Absolutely
Angela.
not.
I had to
No eye
save my
contact with
words.
her, Angela. To this day, we can't look at her.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, what happened?
What type of plant grows coconuts? You both said palm tree. That's correct. Ragdoll is a breed of what? Angela got that right. Cat.
Oh, really? Pussycats.
Rock band AC/DC was formed in Australia. You both got that. The original name of Melbourne before it was changed. Anyone?
Nick knows it.
Yeah, go on.
Batmania.
I beg your pardon?
Batmania.
Is
Batmania?
Named after John Batman, one of the founders of Melbourne.
Go on, Nick.
Nick! Yeah, I do.
Why didn't they just leave it?
You weren't
Batmania?
one. You weren't that one, mate.
It was called Batmania.
Was that before Batman?
Yeah, it
Yeah, a
have
little
to,
bit
have to
before.
be.
1840s.
Oh, yeah, so before Batman.
How good.
Otherwise, it's Gotham. Yeah, could have called it.
I mean,
Batmania.
it could be Batmania. Like, that's crazy.
Heaps better.
And then spell beverage, Beverage. You both got that. But Angela, you're smarter than Suse. You've won
Wow.
4-3, $200 into the draw for the BYD at 03, which is a week tomorrow.
Yeah, next Thursday.
Wow.
We're drawing that. And you're going to go into the cave still?
Yeah, I feel like we
I
should.
think so. It wasn't much money. Are you still working for Westpac, Angela?
No, I've got 4 children, so I let that one go.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And Henry, at such a formative age, isn't he? At 14.
He is.
What's he? Is it grade 9? Was that right?
Grade 8.
Grade 8. Okay. Jeez, what about the dulcet tones on him at grade 8? I'll give you a family pass to see the Brisbane Heat take on the Adelaide Strikers.
Awesome.
It's going to be a great match.
Henry's mad cricketer.
Oh, there you go.
great.
I knew he would be. That's the BBL match at the Gabba, Sunday, December 22. So we'll absolutely love that. And I reckon he might like movies as well. So I'll give you 4 gold grass tickets to Moonlight Cinema. It's on now at Roma Street Parklands, including deluxe bean beds in a premium location, exclusive menu options and waiter service. So you'll enjoy both of those.
Thank you very much. That was fun.
Good on you, Angela.
Hi.
Good on you, Henry.
Good on you, Henry.
Good on Henry.
Henry? Henry?
Just say thanks, Henry.
Thanks, Henry.
Bye.
Henry.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, nice.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Shout out to my nearly 21-year-old daughter who wanted to hang out with me last night.
Nice.
I got home from Melbourne and I was so awake because my plane was... Oh, anyway, I nearly missed my plane again.
Because she didn't have any leg room in economy this time around.
Oh, no.
Got stuff down the back.
Oh, yeah, I had to go economy on the way home.
You're
There was
right.
hardly anyone on the plane. But anyway, I got home about 9:30. It landed. Then I drove home. And then by the time I got home, I was... You just get wide awake. And I got home. Everyone was asleep. Everyone was in their rooms. I presumed they were all asleep. And then Alex texted me and I'm like, oh, are you awake? And she goes, yeah, do you want to come hang with me for a bit? Oh. I said, okay, exclamation mark. She said, yay, come to my room. I'll show you the photo. I don't think I'll put it up because it's not decent because we're in our pajamas. But yeah, I went and sat and lay in her room.
You're texting each other. And I mean, you lead me into
Come to my room. I'll be there in 10 minutes. I'm leaving now.
I'll get the golf cart and see you in a quarter of an hour.
Hang on. We do live in a large house, but
Well, that's
honestly,
the point. We know that.
no. But it's not uncommon, honestly. Whatever size house you're in, for kids and parents to text each other these days. Do you do? Oh, maybe you don't. You live in a unit, but
Ashley?
a lot of my friends, we text each other at home. Why am I defending myself? Whatever.
He's just saying nothing.
Yes.
He's not engaging. Buzz, you text your kids?
Yeah, all the time. Matilda's like, yeah, I'm up. Come hang.
People do, okay? They'll be listening going, yeah.
Yeah.
Kids live in their bedrooms these days.
Okay,
They do.
fair
And you
play.
talk to them via their text.
Righto.
You'll know when you have your kids or when they...
When you meet them finally.
Daddy.
Anyway, so I went up there. It was so good. This is Alex and I in bed.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, I took a glass
got a
of
wine.
red wine up as well to try and take the edge off.
Yeah.
But it was so fun just lying there. And then eventually she goes, Mum, get out.
Enough now.
Get out. I'm so tired. I want to go to bed. I'm like, okay, thanks for hanging out with me.
How long were you hanging out for?
Oh, probably an hour,
Oh, that's decent.
Okay, that's pretty good.
45 minutes. Yeah, it was fun. It's really good. It's really good when your kids want to or when you both want to see each other again. You know, you go through a lot of ups and
Did you watch
downs.
telly or was it just...
No, just chatting.
What's that? I put on this. I hung with my mum yesterday for about an
Yeah,
hour.
you did. Same thing.
She was watching Tipping Point with, as she said, Mark Woodbridge. Well, it's Todd Woodbridge, mum, for starters.
Mark Woodbridge.
She got passionate about it.
My parents loved that show.
Yeah, I think a lot of parents love that show.
Yeah, they reckon it's really good.
You watch the little coins.
Yeah, and I had a mate was on it like 2 weeks ago. I watched it then.
There was one last night, and the woman won nothing in the end, and Mum was blowing up. She was blowing up.
Mum, kid time is the best.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, we love it.
It's good.
The Ash, Lutzi and Suze O'Neill podcast. Catch all 5 Brisbane Heat home games at the Gabba for an unmissable summer of Big Bash cricket. Buy tickets and memberships now at Ticketek.
Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill's Big Bash Catch.
All right, it's happening tomorrow at the Gabba on the hallowed turf. Weather pending, hopefully, does go ahead.
Let's think positive.
Yeah. Well, it should clear up, actually, to be fair. So, judging by the bomb.
Okay.
I thought it was today, tomorrow. I wore my Brisbane Heat.
That's okay, but we can
Shirt.
support all the time.
And what's the bomb saying for tomorrow?
It's going to rain up until like tonight. There's going to be sort of a 12-hour period, and then it'll start raining in the afternoon tomorrow. So that sort of morning period should be good.
Sunlight tomorrow, hopefully.
And they can tell. I mean, they were giving us the weather report for Christmas.
Oh, accurate as
yesterday.
anything. Yeah, they don't miss. Do not miss.
So it'll be sweet. Now, Ben.
Hey guys, how are you?
At Zilmia.
Oh.
There you go, mate. Northside represent.
Aren't you having
Home
your
of the bar.
today or yesterday?
No, yesterday.
Did you have it?
I was out at Zilmia Road yesterday, Ben. I said to Lutzi, I'm going to hit that banh mi joint. Is it called the Banh Mi Factory or something?
There's one in Tenerife too. What is it called?
Yeah.
It's
Are you on Zilmia Road there, Ben? Where are you?
awesome.
No, I'm on Crowley Street.
It's very specific.
So it's kind of like, just near Zilmia Road.
Right,
Yeah.
So I need Zilmia Road.
But I ended up having sandwiches, Lutzi, so I wasn't hungry.
right, okay.
I wasn't hungry.
Sandwiches.
Sorry.
It's called the Banh Mi Factory.
Banh Mi
correct.
Factory. I drove past it. I'm going to go in there.
235 Zilmere Road,
That's it.
Brisbane. Great owners.
Zilmia Road.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Is it on Zilmer Road?
Zilmia Road. Crowley Street.
Oh, yeah. So
What are we doing?
you're going to the Big Bash catch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what's your sport? Interestingly, my pedigree, my cricketing pedigree. Interestingly, Ben, my cricketing pedigree started on Zilmia Road when I played I played for North Star. Guess who was in my North Star team under 11? Ben Tune. I'll save you because you probably won't guess.
Ben Tune?
Yes.
The rugby.
It would have taken me a
Wallaby.
while to get to
Would have
Ben
been
Tune.
taking you a while, right?
Tune.
We found a bat wheel signed. This is a joke. We all signed a bat like it was going to be a memorabilia piece, and Ben Tune's name's on it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Was he any good?
Yeah, he was very good.
Yeah.
He was good at everything, Ben Tune.
Well, what's your go, Ben?
For cricket, just played juniors till I was about 17. And then, that's kind of really my cricketing background.
That's all right, so you can catch.
It says here that he made the North Queensland rep side.
Oh, there you go. Where'd you leave that out?
Come on, mate.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Forgot to say that one.
Yeah.
Looks like you're a skier too. You like a bit of skiing?
Yeah, I am. Yep. Snowboarding.
Who's your favourite player in the test team or the Brizzy Heat? Ben?
Yeah, probably Marnus Labuschagne.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Probably is for most people, I think.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
He's fun. It's very good.
That little
Very
grab there
good.
is off the back of like a 2-minute story Lutzi told him. And then he paused for 5 seconds and went,
That's funny.
Literally, that's what he did.
Now it lives on the show.
iconic.
Oh, well, I'll catch you tomorrow, Ben. Good luck, mate.
No worries. Thank
See
you,
what
guys.
did there?
You.
Yeah, yes. Catch you. Yes.
Oh, good one.
Wrapped it up.
Major winner tomorrow will win a 10-person corporate box and a stack more, and then runners-up. So everybody who will...
Oh, the runners-up prizes are awesome.
Oh,
as
so
well.
good. Yeah,
The,
VIP tickets into the
hotspot,
Hotspot Lounge.
Yeah.
Yep. Brizzy Heat jersey and a cap as well. So get involved. We've got one more person to put in tomorrow. So go to the Nova Player app and register, and you can catch all 5 Brisbane Heat home games at the Gabba for an unmissable summer of Big Bash cricket. Buy tickets and memberships now at Ticketek.
The Ash, Lutzi and Suze O'Neill podcast.
I was reading this story about Gout. I know we've been talking about this kid
The
that's
runner.
coming through, but I just think we need to spread the word as much as we can. I know he's only 16 years of age, but I was just reading like Bruce McAvaney saying, like the doyen of athletics commentary, saying, has there ever been anyone more exciting? Freeman was... but he's a more mature. He's at a more mature stage than Khaki was at 16 years of age.
That's saying something because she won a gold medal at Commonwealth Games at 16.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow.
In the,
That's a good point.
and for running, Commonwealth Games is a lot more difficult than swimming.
Yeah.
At that age.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a good point, though. Khaki was quite evolved as a 16-year-old.
Yeah. But like, well, stats-wise, this Gout, if you don't know who we're talking about, he's a 16-year-old kid who I think still goes to Ipswich Grammar, doesn't he?
Yeah, grade 11.
He's a student at Ipswich Grammar. He has a 200-metre time, which is an Australian under-18 and under-20 record, but also it's the fourth fastest 200 metres of any Australian in history.
Oh, open.
Yeah.
Ever. He's 16 years of age.
Jeez. Who have we had in that event? I'm trying to think. Gary Honey?
Well, I think Peter Norman still has the record.
Peter Norman. He's
68.
Okay, he's the guy that did
Mexico
the
City
power
Black Power Salute.
That the second series of sprint, which we were talking about in the lead up to the Paris Olympics, which is on the the 1 and 200s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started watching the second series of that yesterday. I think Lutzie's already finished it.
Yeah.
But, oh man, just the thought of, hey, we got a kid. We got a kid who's 16. He's going to be 20 at the next Olympics, and then he's going to be 24 for our Olympics in Britain. 24, and he is running faster than Usain Bolt at the same age when Usain was 16.
What's the prime age for a sprinter?
What would you say?
Oh,
Lutzie?
geez, if you there's people that know more about this than me listening right now, but I mean, as a 100-metre sprinter, like you're getting closer to 30 than you are 20.
Oh, really?
To be in your prime.
Wow.
Is he in the documentary? Gout?
No. Because
this one leads up to the Paris Olympics and into the Paris Olympics.
Oh, okay.
And then it's all about the Paris Olympics. But it just watching it and seeing these huge personalities and unbelievable athletes and thinking, hey, we've got someone.
Yeah.
We've got someone that could be doing this in the green and the gold and competing for medals is so exciting.
If you watch that sprint, they show the semi-finals and everything. They're all around that 20-second mark. I think, I can't remember exactly from last night now, but I think a couple of them ran just over 20 seconds in the semi-finals at the Paris Olympics, and one of them ran just under, ran 19.97 or something. Well, that time that he ran was 20.29. That's the time that was the fourth fastest world under 18 time, and Bolt has the second fastest ever world under 18 time. So this guy is very much in the frame. I mean, we're trying to sort of pump the brakes a little bit because he's in grade 11, but it's undeniable that this kid could be something absolutely phenomenal, like something unseen in Australian athletics.
What's his temperament like? Has anyone met him? Is he calm and pretty confident? But
nice kid. Yeah. Got a nice, calm confidence about him, but really level-headed.
And was that someone in rugby league will try and take, or another sport will try and take him?
I don't
Has he
think
got other skills.
I don't think he has at this stage. He's only 16. I don't think he'd have the build to play rugby league. I think very much at this point, Adidas have just signed him on a 2-year deal worth $800,000 or $900,000.
Oh, really?
So I think athletics is going to be his pathway unless there was some dramatic turn at this point.
I think it's his passion.
Yeah,
it's what he wants to do. The Australian sport with somebody who's in contention for world championships, gold medals in the 100. That would be, we haven't seen that before.
Amazing.
It's unheard of.
Yeah. Not in our lifetime anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Well, good luck to him. What is it, Netflix? You can see that on?
The second series of Sprint on Netflix, yep.
The Ash, Lutzie and Susie O'Neill podcast.
This is very cool. We've got Robert Irwin live from, he calls it home, but we all know it as Australia Zoo. And he's got a big milestone coming up too. How are you, Robert? You good, mate?
Real good, thank you. Oh, great to hear from you.
Yeah, I said a big milestone.
This milestone blows my mind. I don't know why. It's you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, my boy turned 21 last year, and I'm like, holy hell! That was like my boy becoming a man. Robert Irwin is turning 21. Like, can you have grown up in front of our eyes in a blink, mister? In a blink.
It is surreal. It's really surreal turning 21. I'm very excited. It's going to be It's going to be amazing, and I'm loving my 20s so far. It's really cool, but it feels like, when you turn 18, it's a big deal, but 21 just feels real. It's like, okay, you're an actual real adult now, and it's just, it's pretty wild. But I've got a great family around me that are so supportive and so excited to celebrate every milestone. So it's nice.
Presumably you're having some sort of party. Ash has had some difficulty with some of his milestones over the years, working out as far as work colleagues, who you invite, who you don't invite. For you, it's even more controversial if you invite the penguins and the giraffes don't get a start or something like that. I mean, where do you start and finish?
I mean, exactly. How does that work? Well, and we've got about 400 in our team at Australia Zoo, so it's going to be a pretty big party.
Hang on, is that animals or humans?
That's human. That's 400 humans.
400 humans.
So luckily we've got a solid few hundred acres here to work with, but it's going to be a big one.
No noise complaints. Yeah,
probably a few. That's how I woke up this morning. The tigers were going off this morning, so it's always something. But I think the families they've organised a little surprise something happening. So I'm excited. It'll be good. And we always have a bit of a celebration at the zoo. We let all kids in for free so that it's a good little party atmosphere here too. Nice. So it'll be a fun one.
Oh, mate, I just think you've had all this success on TV and all the rest of it. It's gone to your head. I mean, look at the clothes he's wearing now. When did you get your first khaki shirt? Do you remember that? Like you wouldn't remember?
I'm pretty sure I was just born wearing a khaki shirt.
Khaki nappies, the whole thing.
Is your wardrobe just all khaki? Do you go in there? There's like 18 different khaki shirts.
It's khaki, beige, brownie green. I mean,
when he was born, he came out in a khaki shirt. Actually, had his name Robert. We haven't even named him yet. I guess it's Robert.
You know what was great is just as we were getting ready to come on air for this interview, there was some type of technical glitch, and we've got the visuals up. But the technical guy from Australia Zoo had to come over to coordinate something for. He's got a khaki shirt on. Like,
even the IT department.
The IT has got khaki shirts.
Seriously, we have a saying around here: khaki is not just a colour; it's an attitude.
There you go.
I got to send you guys some khakis.
I would wear that so proudly. I would wear that so proudly. What a bizarre. Just a unique. Bizarre is probably too strong of a word, but a unique childhood you've had. You're stepping in like. There would not be many people in the entire world whose backyard is a zoo. Like the fact that you just said them, bloody tigers are going off this morning. Yeah. I mean, like, do you still pinch yourself, or do you take that for granted? Because that has been your norm.
Oh yeah, I mean, when you get up in the morning and jump over the fence and feed a crocodile, like it is okay to call that bizarre. I mean, that is not exactly the common childhood, but it's pretty awesome. I tell you what, like. Living at Australia Zoo, it teaches you so many lessons. I think it's similar to growing up out on a farm or out on the country. Like you really learn a lot of valuable lessons very early on in life. And it also, I think for me, I've just kind of built in with this real sense of passion and purpose behind what I do, and this real drive to continue a family-run business, a family legacy, and something that's just incredibly important to me. So, it's an honour to say the least. It really is, and not something I take for granted. But yeah, it's still surreal. It's still surreal. I remember my mum telling a story of when Bindi was young. She took her about till 3 years old before she realised she didn't just visit the zoo every day. She actually lived here. So it's pretty wild. Pretty wild.
The other cool thing too, I don't think, given the fact that you think of crocodiles and everything like that, and these sort of parks around the world, you've got to sort of go off the beaten track a fair way. Like this is like, what's the drive from Brizzy? So you've got for your life, you dabble in city living in a little bit as well.
Well, yeah,
you know what I mean.
We're right in the middle of it. You're exactly right. Yeah, like. And we're so lucky because the zoo's very different to a lot of other zoological facilities. We're not landlocked. We've got so much land, and that's great for our animals. They've all got acres to just roam. But we are right on the doorstep of Brizzy. I mean, we're right in between Brisbane and Noosa. We're literally right in there. So right in amongst it all. And it's cool because Australia Zoo started as a little 4-acre roadside park in the middle of nowhere. I mean, Biawar wasn't exactly on the map in the 70s. But now we're able to help bring people from all around the world to this region, to the glory of the Sunshine Coast. I mean, it's not a bad spot if you ask me.
Yeah.
And get to share that with everyone. We've got accommodation here now. People can stay. We've got an infinity pool going. We've gotten a bit luxe, but it's pretty awesome. The spirit remains the same. And, yeah, it's a special place. It'll always be where my heart beats from. Home is home,
Isn't it amazing, mate? Like, and I'm glad you said that. It's a family-grown business and it's humble beginnings, and just to think where you guys started and where you are now. And we've spoken to Alfie actually on the show and spoke to your dad as well. Like, that there was a Powers Bitter commercial that was shot like back in the day. They brought Alfie up there, and whoever the cameraman was, I forget the exact story, but they were there to film Alfie, but Steve Irwin was there, and all of a sudden they went, hang on, this guy here, this guy is unique. He's so charismatic. He's so singular. We've got to do something with that. Like, it's like it's meant to be. You know what I mean? Like, it was fate. It was meant to be. You are doing what you were meant to do. I really believe that. Yeah.
So do I. And thank you for saying that. I think it's really cool. I think Dad had this ability where he could use his voice universally. It didn't matter where you were from, anywhere in the world. The passion, the authenticity, most importantly, that he had, it just shone through. Yeah. And it didn't matter where you sat, what your beliefs were. It didn't even matter if you liked animals or not. Everyone on the planet could get behind that message he had. Yep. And what an honour it is to continue that. There'll never be another Steve Irwin. That sense of spirit and living life at that level, I don't think anyone will ever match that. But hopefully, together, if we can keep that spirit alive, I think it's so important. I think we need it these days. I look around so often and go, gosh, I wish Dad was here. I always think about all the big issues he'd be tackling, and he was ahead of his time. He really was a conservationist at heart. So, I think that legacy has never been more important, and what an incredible individual. He'll always be a superhero to me and my greatest inspiration throughout life, that's for sure.
Mate, he'd be so proud of you. But
also,
he was one of the greatest Australians in history.
And, mate, I should say also, he was always very, very nice to us in all our dealings with him, which we never forgot, and as you all have been, actually, since then as well.
That's the funny thing. You got to remember, at his heart, I mean, he was just a bloke from Biawar. He was just he's a surfer. He's a local. I was down at the beach yesterday at Curramundi, and I'm sitting there watching the waves, and a couple of the old timer surfers come over, and they're like, "Oh, I used to surf with your dad, and he loved this spot." And he was just a local. He was just a normal guy that happened to have the entire world as a captive audience.
Yeah. We're going to talk about how you can win yourself a tour of the Wildlife Hospital. Just before we do that, I was going to ask this question half in jest earlier about the 2032 Olympics, and we're going to host a sport at Australia Zoo. And the more I think about it, it's not even that funny. It's like, I don't know what sport it is, but somehow one of the sports has to be at Australia Zoo for the 2032
that'd
Olympics.
Be so cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Crop jumping.
Something. We've got to work it in somehow, because that'd be such a great backdrop for the cameras of the world in the Crocosium or something like that. Seriously, I don't know what it is, but something.
I like it. Hey, I like it. I'm already that has just kicked off a little buzz.
Just think about it. Think about it. Think outside the square with it.
I mean, that would the talkability. That would be so much fun.
Seriously.
Like, what an Australian message if went and live from Australia Zoo, from the Crocosium,
like the beach volleyball,
something. Mate,
opening ceremony.
Right? An element of it.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
All right, now
let's do it.
Tell us about this partnership that you've got going with Hello Fresh and the opportunity that exists for our audience to get a behind the scenes look at what it's like at the hospital.
It's
there.
pretty cool. We've done a bit of a collaboration with HelloFresh, and they've been really great to support, you know, our mission and what we're trying to do at Australia Zoo, but then also more broadly what we do at our wildlife hospital. It's all about conserving native wildlife. And so basically from the 1st of December till the end of Feb, if you get a box from HelloFresh, you automatically kind of enter into this draw where someone will be randomly picked to come to Australia Zoo to stay at our luxury accommodation, Crocodile Hunter Lodge, get the full package, the full brilliant Platinum Zoo tour, and then I'll jump in there and show you around the wildlife hospital and see
brilliant.
our wildlife conservation work. So it's a cool way to get out there and to just share what we've got here with everyone, which is what it's all about. And as someone who's into nutrition a lot personally, on a real personal level, it's been a good collaboration, and it's really cool they're coming to the party to support what we're doing here. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome, mate.
Nice. Well, we'll whack that up on our socials. I know you can go to Robert Irwin Photography as well. All the details will be up there as well. So that's a great thing to get involved in.
I can't believe this kid's turning 21.
I know.
Hey, before our eyes, he's become a man.
Oh, how crazy is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, mate, we hope you have a great birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, you're a hell of a bloke, and things are going along great for you. I hope that continues into the future as well. 5.3 million followers on Instagram.
Jeez.
Can you believe it? Unreal. Mate, happy birthday and all the best.
Good on you. It's always awesome to talk to you. Thank you very much. Bring on 21. Let's do this.
Hey!
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The Prince is on. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. Ooh, he's on the streets. The Prince is on.
Hello, Mitch.
Hello, Mitch. Hey guys, how you doing? I mean, you put a lot of pressure on me. This whole 100% success rate of finding celebrities.
Now, you put pressure on yourself by getting Mark Wahlberg last time,
Pressure
right?
is a privilege.
Yeah, and we don't want to be blunt.
Oh, good one.
Or do we?
Or do we
We're
want to be
dead-
blunt?
We're on a dead set blunt hunt. Who was it? Cassandra Cassie that was on before? Maybe we needed her down here as
Cassie.
well. She seems to be
too many.
Cassie, right? All right, we're getting too close. It's a very touchy subject, but we have started off down the South Bank area because Mr. Blunt himself did go in front of the Brisbane and posted in front of it. Bris Vegas, I am deep in you. Yesterday, I feel like whenever I do the Blunt voice, he's like a young David Attenborough, the way that he sort of pronounces his words a little bit. So I am deep in you, the way that he posted yesterday. But I mean, obviously he's not here. I think the weather's a little bit worse this morning than what it was when he posted it yesterday.
But he'd be used to that from England.
Yeah, he's from England.
Yeah,
That's true.
Maybe he's doing a site check for Susie O'Chella.
That was my first thought. Yeah, it was that he's down here because I mean that's where we're going to be in 8 days' time.
Is he
so
coming to that?
Maybe he is.
I mean, we're teasing special guests.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. So I mean, I just thought I'd come down here and check it out because you know we got the Emporium sort of around the corner as well as far as hotels goes. But of course, the Brisbane sign, it's right next door to the new bridge. And I mean, if we're talking Susie with Susie O'Chella next week, maybe the Swaz, the Star is hosting the Swaz tomorrow night.
Yes.
That's when the concert's on. I mean, this is where all the big stars go. I mean, we've got some contacts at the Stars. They've refused to confirm or deny it. But I dare think if they're going to host one big event and one big party and one A-list celebrity tomorrow night, who are they going to choose? Susie and the Swaz or James Blunt? I think they made their choice very clear, and it's going to be Sue. So the hunt does continue as I'm getting closer again to the South Bank wheel. But I thought maybe we'd just go down here and do we just start yelling out insults because he's really good at getting back to people on Twitter and whatnot.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
if they start. So if I just get and say "You're beautiful" is the worst song of the millennium.
Yes.
And then, there's nothing yet. If I just go down and maybe then he'll just start
Actually like
hurling
that.
abuse at me.
Because he does
out there.
respond to that, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I mean, maybe
yeah,
have
very-
you reached into his DMs yet? Maybe just a photo of you at the Brisbane sign saying, some sort of.
That's going to be the first go-to. So I thought I don't want to just mark out to him and say, "Hey, give us a shout out." But if I throw a bit of a sledge his way, he's more likely to want to bounce back and do it really creatively as well. So
It's funny hearing you sledge, Mitch. It's like so not
usually you only
in your
sledge
wheelhouse.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Self-sledge.
Yeah, it doesn't quite roll off the
No,
tongue.
it doesn't.
Maybe,
No, it's-
maybe you should just stand there and insult yourself.
Yeah.
What is a cry for help from James Blunt? Well, sadly, too, he's also still known as James Blunt because we went through it over the last couple of months. He did put forward that campaign that if you got his album Back to Bedlam back to #1 on the charts, because it's his 20th anniversary, he was officially going to change his name to whatever the most voted, most liked name suggestion. You know, there was the sort of the cheap options, you know, Blunty McBluntface, and I think there was Blaine's Junt in there as well. And, you know, a lot of, I know it's a very touchy, we've got to be very careful. This half an hour has been very touchy as it is. Yeah, I know, I think it was very popular. Unfortunately, the album didn't get back to #1, so he will remain as James Blunt. But he is in Brisbane, so if you do spot him, obviously let me know. Otherwise, I'm just standing out in the rain looking like I'm from a James Blunt video clip at this point, just standing here looking sad. But I'm going to start throwing some sledges out. I'll put it on our socials. See if he bites back.
Yeah, that's Goodbye My Lover. That song was questionable at best.
Okay, well, that's a good start. So.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, Mitch, don't come back unless you find him, okay?
Oh, okay.
That's a direct order.
Straight from the top. All right.
You
Thanks,
won't
guys.
be welcome here.
I'm going to start asking for help. You guys haven't seen James Blunt, have you? No? I got a bit of a... Okay, no. Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Or not at all, guys. Thanks so much, boss. All right. Thanks, mate.
Nice knowing you, Mitchell.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than
I'm smarter than Suse.
Black Friday just got brighter with Brighton Homes. Check out their incredible bonus appliance offer, valued up to $13,000.
Yep.
Alyssa out of Oxley, good morning.
Good morning.
On this wet Wednesday morning, what are you doing today? How are you spending your time? What are you
I am working. I work from home full time, so a bit of flexibility allowing me to ring you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good. Do you get dressed for work, or do you just sort of work in your pajamas? Like I'd be in my pajamas now with my Ugg boots on.
Yeah, but whatever.
For
A Zoom call.
Business up top.
I don't want to admit that to the public.
No, okay. Hey, Alyssa, I'm hearing you. Okay. You know what that means, Buzz?
I'm picking
means
up.
Alyssa's in pajamas and Ugg boots as we speak.
Yeah, but maybe business up top.
Yes.
In case you get a Teams call.
Yeah.
That's usually how we do it, yeah.
Okay. What are we playing for?
100.
Oh, Suze had a loss.
That's where it all started.
But you got some good stuff in the cave, David, don't you?
Yeah, I do, mate. We got the BBL stuff. I think there might be one of them still in there if you're a cricket fan. But also those cinema tickets, the Moonlight Cinema.
Also, the 12th last entry into the draw for the BYD Atto 3.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
For you, Alyssa.
For sure.
Excellent.
All right, let's get into it. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. On the periodic table, which gas is represented by the letter O?
Oxygen.
What sport do the New England Patriots play?
NFL.
Harry Styles was originally part of what boy band?
One Direction.
Bangkok is the capital of which country?
Pass.
What is 39 plus 48?
Sorry. Lost it. Pass.
Bangkok is the capital of which...
Mate,
Whoa.
stop! The clock has run off its horse.
Honest.
Time is on the wing here.
The footy show? As Bomber would say. Well, you went the distance. You were off to such a great start there, Alyssa, that it all came tumbling down.
It
And all
did. The
came
pressure.
tumbling. What song is that? It all came
Tumbling down, I believe.
Tumbling down. All right, let's bring in the gimp. This is Conrad Sewell.
Well said.
Watching television. That's what they call it.
Bring in the gift. Bring in the gift. Bring in the gift. Bring in the gift. Can you bring in the gift? Can you bring in the gift? Bring in the gift. I said, bring in the gift. Bring in the gift. Bring in the gift. Bring in the gift. Oh, won't you bring in the gift? Can you bring in the gift? Can you bring in the gift? Can you bring in the gift? Bring in the gift.
That's very good.
Oh, that was unreal.
Those clicks, though, that you heard were from us.
Yeah, that was us just
clicking
saying
live.
that.
Into
We'll
something.
freestyle.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill!
we can get Conrad to Suse Ocella next Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Conrad, if you're listening,
He's listening.
Alicia's giving me a thumbs up, so she's going to organise that. I have no doubt.
There you go. Beautiful stuff. Okay, Sue's on a rebuild after a recent loss. But not to worry. You can make it $200 tomorrow with a victory now. 30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. On the periodic table, which gas is represented by the letter O?
Oxygen.
What sport do the New England Patriots play?
Baseball.
Harry Styles was originally part of what boy band?
One Direction.
Bangkok is the capital of which country?
Thailand.
What is 39 plus 48?
87.
Stop the clock. On the periodic table, which gas is represented by the letter O?
Emotional.
You both said oxygen.
It's 9:15.
And
Sad.
that is correct, Amundo. You both got that. It's 1-1,
Okay.
top of the second. What sport do the New England Patriots play? Suse reckons they're playing baseball.
What did Alyssa reckon?
NFL? NFL is correct. And Alyssa hits the front. 2-1.
See you guys.
Top over third. Harry Styles was originally part of what boy band? One Direction. You both got that. 3-2, Suse. Bangkok is the capital of which country? Alyssa passed on that. Sue said Thailand. Thailand's correct. 3-3. And 39 plus 48 is 87. Sue's got that. Alyssa ran out of time. It's a 4-3 victory to Sue's.
Well done, Sue.
Yeah, bad luck. Does that song come into your head about Bangkok?
One night in Bangkok. Yeah.
One night in Bangkok.
And the world's your oyster.
Confucius. Did you want the cricket tickets, Alyssa? That you got some cricket fans in the family, or?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll give you the family pass to see the Brisbane Heat take on the Adelaide Strikers, the BBL match, the Gabba. That's Sunday, December 22. I've got 4 Goldgrass tickets to Moonlight Cinemas at Roma Street Parklands as well. You're going to absolutely love that. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling great.
Nice.
That's just a statement.
Good to know.
But also, I'll give you a $100 Jack's Cafe voucher, the home of the rich, velvety and smooth barista coffee. We love Jack's Cafe's $100 voucher there as well. You go buy.
Amazing. I love coffee. That's the best one.
Good on you. Yeah.
Oh, I love this version.
Yeah. We like to party. Yeah, Germany, yeah.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.